Look at that reveal. Oh, I love him. How's the FJ?
On this episode of GrassRoots Garage, we have David Northey. That name should be familiar. He is featured as one of the architects behind the Datsun Outlaws series. It's been his efforts to unite a group of like-minded people that have made the series such a success. His FJ20 powered Datsun 1600 has seen some changes since way back when, but on the outside, it's still as clean as ever.
Alright, welcome to GrassRoots Garage. So we've got David. What do we do? Fist bumping now? What are we doing?
Fist bump it is.
So when we kicked off originally, I did, because I just wanted a car, I just used my own car for episode 1. And then the very first car we did was David's beautiful 1600. It's behind me here again for episode 201. David, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, Pete.
Really appreciate you coming on. Tell us about your car.
Datsun 1600 1970 model, runs on FJ20 turbo on about 20-pound boost. It's got forged bottom end, TO4 turbo, high flow front end, and also large rear housing. It's got 11mm Eagle leads, twin thermos, N13 Pulsar radiator, running I think 850 injectors. What else we got? Basically a brand new motor, been redone by Jenkins Performance. Yeah, their quality's second to none. Many guys in the Datsun club. I've got some new valve stems.
Yep.
So I got some genuine Nissan ones off the guys on the Datsun group.
Yep.
And they're perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah, James is happy with them.
Beautiful.
It's old school. You know, there's a lot more neater engine bays nowadays, but when this configuration was set up, 25 years ago, that's how it was done.
So this is the way Adam Clark built it originally.
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly.
Yep. And I love these bonnet vents.
You can see the vents do work. If you set it to traffic lights, you can see the heat haze coming out through the bonnet. Obviously, you got the in and out.
So a lot of heat shielding on there to get that heat out as well.
Yeah, it does. Those turbo beanies work great. I think they're rated to like 800 degrees.
Magic.
So.
Tell me about these seats.
They're an Evo 8 RS model.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was contracted to build some Evo cars for the GTP. And he had some spare seats, so they were out of the race spec, or the RS, which is the race spec car. We cut the headrest off, and they actually fitted straight into the Nissan holes, the seat rails. They had brand new carpet. A guy called Glenn, who lives in Penrith.
Yep.
Did all the interior.
And he did my car as well, Glenn. Yeah, off your recommendations. Really good.
Really nice guy.
Yep.
It's just the way, it's like old school. It's not too flashy. It's just neat and tidy. That's my favourite part of the car.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just perfect. And looking at them, you wouldn't know what those seats were. You just think seats, low back Datsun seats. But it makes a huge difference on those long drives that you like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. They're super comfortable.
Yeah, magic. No, it's a super clean interior. Perfect.
I take the window, because I've got long legs, I take the window winder off.
Oh, yes.
Just gives me an extra inch of leg room.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I just put it on and take it off whenever I like.
As needed.
So all the roof's done.
Wow.
My dad used to give me heaps of tools and said always make sure you carry tools with you.
Yeah.
Only an old school Datsun. You need to have them with you all the time.
Beautiful.
So,
we did the video maybe 4 years ago, I think. Was it 4 years ago?
To me, it seemed like when you first put a few photos up proving that it was getting daily driven. I know it shocked a lot of people. I know it shocked me that to see this car getting driven at work and parked at work.
Yeah, I suppose I always dreamed of owning a nice street car that I could drive all the time and doesn't have any problems. And so when I built the car with my friend, that was our goal, to build a reliable, everyday, nice looking street car. And that's what we've got. So yeah, it's fun.
You definitely achieved that end. Yeah.
I took it to Bunnings last week and put 5 bags of mulch in the boot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, a lot's happened. Probably not so much more to my car, but just maybe the Datsun group. I think you're one of the main guys part of it. We started a thing called Datsun Outlaws, which is just a group of Datsun guys from all around Sydney, all sort of helping each other get their cars ready for cruising, drag racing and roll racing.
It's been a really good series.
Yeah, it's been great. I think it's pretty much cost me 2 motors, but
worth it. Right, Mr. Northey, here he is.
Yep.
David, let me ask you, what are you thinking? What do you think the race is going to go like?
Oh, look, honestly, not sure. All right, there we go. I'll get you to hold it.
Sweet.
Look, I think it'll go all right. Depends. He's an auto, isn't he? So Tiptronic auto, probably.
Yep.
If I get the gears, we'll probably go all right.
Yep.
I'm hoping he chooses left lane. I want the right lane. Just want to have a good run, to be honest. Car's gone all right all night. It's good.
So Matt, confirm, are you watching this live in the McLaren?
Oh, you too? He's in the McLaren. Tell him to go right lane. Tell him to go left lane. Matt,
left lane.
Go left lane, Matt.
Yeah. Yep. Where's your money on, John? Where's your money on?
Yeah, no, it's good. I've met so many new mates.
Yeah.
It's probably brought a community together. It might sound funny. It's a good mental health thing as well.
Yeah.
We every month we meet up. Whether you race or don't race, just get a chance to catch up, get out of the house, and just talk cars.
I encourage everybody to just come down. Like if you turn up on the first night and you don't know anybody, you don't feel like you have to come and introduce yourself and explain yourself. Just come and hang around. No one's going to hassle you. You can just come and hang out with us. And if you feel like it, you can come up and introduce yourself. Go, hey David, I'm so and so. I've been watching the videos, blah blah blah. And if you don't, what do you don't? It's super chill. You just
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And that mental health thing's so important. I think to get the guys together and all hang out. And
not all of us race. Some people prefer not to race, but we like it. My car's not overly fast compared to things that go there. Yeah. But we just have fun. It's just more about the sledging and the banter between us, really.
It's not Fight Club. On your first night, you don't have to race. You can just come and watch. So tell us, on the spot, putting you on the spot, give me your top 5 moments, or just give me a couple of memorable moments from Datsun Outlaws.
I'm not too sure. Probably our big roll racing shootout last year, and that was probably the biggest one in November.
Yeah.
We had a lot of sponsors. A lot of the main sponsors of cars in Sydney are Haltech, Plasma Man, Make Me Go Fast, Garrett Turbos, all those guys put in prizes, and we had 32 Datsuns, and that was probably the biggest night of roll racing ever. 32 Datsuns all together, from 350 horsepower to 900 horsepower. That was probably the greatest single moment.
Mm-hmm.
Other great moments are just racing good mates. You know, not overly fast cars, but just neck and neck. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I'm renowned for missing third gear a lot, and that never seems to be part of it. Always been part of the banter, knowing I was going to miss third gear if I was going to race someone.
Yeah.
Taking on Michael Silk's 8-second Datsun. He did a video in his car, I think.
I did.
Yeah,
this is true.
The orange wagon that pops monos. That thing come past me so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, SR20, and there's a photo. I think it might have even been Dave Reed who took the shot of it. It's so high up. He's just launched it. Yeah. So
I even went early on him. I said, "I'll just go."
Yeah, just go.
What else been into other good moments? It's more about the night, to be honest. We all turn up. Just hang out, watch fast cars. You know, and then the elimination start. You pick things. Oh, I think this car will win, and it may or may not. It's just good fun.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go with the Dado last. So since we saw it last, it doesn't look any different, but a lot's happened.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I blew up 2 motors. Now, I didn't know what the reason was, but it soon found out that it was the computer wiring related. Unfortunately, over the 20 years that had been built, many people had done some piggyback work to the wiring, and there were 6 different amp wires from the ignition to the computer. So sending the wrong, basically, spark to the injectors, and then cylinder 1 kept blowing. So went to Haltech, got a new computer, new wiring, and it's been perfect ever since then. Then thought the computer's good, wiring's good. I like to make sure the motor's perfect. So I went to Jenkins Performance, saw James, and it's been perfect ever since.
That's art. That is art.
People want to follow you on skateboards.
That's it, man. Making it happen. So you and I were much younger, mate, 4 years ago. Gosh. So much has changed, yet everything's pretty much the same. I've got a Gemini wagon, you've got a Datsun. Tell us how this car is always looking clean. Give us a bit of a feedback on that.
Well, first of all, I was lucky enough to become an Auto Glim ambassador a few years back, and couldn't be more proud of using the Auto Glim product. And also I've become good friends with Jason Wise at Panda Pro Detail, and Alex, who works down there. And those guys just showed me the correct way of polishing and preparing the car and the paint work for paint correction the best way possible. As you can see, most of my car, probably 25 years old, the paint work. It's had a little bit of touch up here or there, but most of it is still from 25 years ago. Just the correct polishing techniques. We've now ceramic coated my car.
Yeah.
So ceramic coating is probably what the biggest difference is. And the guys at Panda Pro, obviously I help out down there as well, but they're the ones who showed me to keep it so shiny and make it look at its best.
Nice.
So.
And isn't it shiny? I mean, you look at the bonnet, all you see is clouds, eh? Like it's just all 100% reflection. Yeah, it's mad. Bit of car history. Go back to the start. We'll go through all of it again. So tell us about your first car.
was a Datsun 1600, a blue one. I bought it off my sister, and then $1,200. And then I thought, I want something faster, something better. So I went and bought a Suzuki Swift GDI. Obviously, I play golf, and I needed to sort of fund a bit of my golf, so I sold Suzuki and bought the Datsun back again off my sister. And then I stuck with that for many years, and it was a good car. And then sort of moved on. I needed to do a bit of travelling, so I needed a cheap car to run around. So I had a Nissan Micra. I did 240,000 Ks in 3 years. So, and you could get about 800 Ks out of a tank, and we took that all around the country.
How good is that?
Such a good car. Then I stopped playing, and then so I thought I'd get another Datsun again. Had a green Datsun, and it was a great car. It was a great car, and just one day I sold it, and then I probably regretted selling it that night, and then 2 days later it got rolled. And it got rolled, and then it was destroyed, and I thought, if I ever get another Datsun, I'll never sell it. And then just out of the blue, but I was looking for Datsuns, spent about 2 years looking, and then Adam Clark, who originally owned my car and built the car back in the early 90s, rang me and said, look, I heard you're looking for a Datsun. I said, yeah, mate, I am. And he said, well, look, I just heard my old one is for sale if you want it. And it was unregistered. It was in pieces, but it was pretty run down. And I thought, all right, I'll go and get it. So that's probably 5.5 years ago. I think it was 6 years ago. So basically restored the whole car. The only thing I haven't touched is the diff. Everything else has been taken off, redone, and rebuilt with the help of some wonderful friends.
So let's go dream garage. You've got unlimited space, unlimited funds. What's it look like?
I'd like an RX3 coupe. I think I said that in my original video, but my mate Steve Chaplin, he's got Angry 3, the black RX3 coupe. Probably my favourite car of all time. It looks tough. Yeah, I'm probably not into high class fancy toys. I've polished a few of them and they're okay, but I think I prefer the old school cars. It might sound fun. You can drive somewhere and people give you a thumbs up, go to the service station, or someone just talks to you, whether their mum had one or dad had one, it just starts conversation. I don't know if you turned up in a Porsche or Ferrari, if you'd get the same sort of chit chat. It's good to hang out with my wife and kids. We go cruising in it. The Datsun's probably my favourite car. I'd love an RX3, something like that. Yeah, just old school cars.
Old school, love that.
Yeah.
So what would you, unlimited budget, what are you going to daily?
I've got a Caprice. I love driving that. Just massive. It's like a land yacht. My dad used to call it a land yacht. My dad had Cadillacs, and he called it a land yacht. It's just so cool cruising.
Just float along.
No stress. I don't worry about speeding. I just sit in the left-hand lane and just cruise along. I don't need a special daily. Just something from A to B, and then enjoy this on the weekend.
Mate, I'm the same. I love having an incognito daily. It's just no one even notices you on the road. You just drive it. Absolutely. So we're still on that unlimited budget.
Yep.
You've bought this stunning RX3 coupe. It's sitting in the garage. What's this look like?
Well, I actually wouldn't mind getting it resprayed. It's in the process, or the thought process of it now. I like everything the way it is. Probably it's only got just under 400 horsepower. Probably like another 150 horsepower, just to be more competitive. But the more you push it, the closer it's going to break.
You're going to have to start thinking about new diffs. You have to start thinking about wider tyres and start tubbing it.
Look, you see them at the Datsun Outlaws at the roll racing night, you just think that's crazy fast.
It is, absolutely.
Actually, I probably wouldn't mind an R32 GDR.
Oh 32. Yeah, that's me as well, 32.
You see it on a roll racing, 1500, 2000 horsepower.
See, finding a clean, untouched one would be hard. We lost a living legend last year.
15 months ago roughly. And my dad passed away of cancer. Pete was great enough to come up and do a bit of an interview with my dad when he's still alive, and just talk about my dad's life. About motorbike racing, racing some of the best. My dad built sidecars, and he built some of the best ones in Australia. Part of a group, sort of like myself and my mates. My dad had his mates, and unfortunately he lost a long battle. But I miss the poor bloke, but I miss his brains. Just such a smart guy. If he knew, he would know how to do something. He's an absolute champion bloke. But I'm thankful I had him for as long as I did.
Yes, he was always there. Had his name on the sidecar and everything.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the one, and that's when we realised then that sidecar racing isn't a one-man sport or two-man sport, it's a family sport. When the dirt track sidecars were racing back in the 80s, you either had to own a Norton or a Triumph or some English motor. They were blowing up, and we said, this is stupid. We don't want to race motorbikes that are going to blow up all the time. So I switched over to a Laverda, Peter switched over to a Ducati, and they lasted us for the next 10, 15 years, which I think is a credit to the engine builders. And they were still, then the opposition started to switch to Japanese motorcycles. What we were building, we were competing with $100,000 sidecars from Switzerland, and we were just a poor little backyard team in Australia, and we were actually beating these people. And that used to annoy them. They spent all this money, they could have bought a house. Here we are, we're pedalling past them down the main straight. That part's good. I like that part, because it's an achievement. It's like, I don't know how you call it. You build a car that wins the World Rally Championship, and if it bounces up and down enough times, something's going to break off. Well, if it doesn't break off, you've got to pat yourself on the back and say, I've done a good job. Well, that's what it is with the sidecars. With the road races, it's only high speed that you're talking about here. But in the dirt track, it's bang, crunch, dingle, flip over.
You've had so many cars.
Yes.
Which one's been your favourite? Is it the Cadillac? The one that's actually sitting behind us?
Well, let me say this. It's the dearest car I've ever owned. It's family car now.
Yeah, it was an honour to meet him, like having a chat to him, all the knowledge, all the stories of the things that happened, over the years and the experiences he's had.
Yeah. No, he was good. And I'm still lucky enough to still speak to his friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still good mates with them, and we still keep the connection going.
Awesome.
But if I ever need a tool or any sort of parts, I just go to my dad's house, mum and dad's house, and there is 10 of everything. He's a good guy. I miss him.
And just trying to cover some fresh topics. So I'm putting him on the spot with all these questions I'm asking. So give us some of your favourite drives. Give us some of your favourite driving roads.
Probably to Lithgow and back. Go Bells Liner Road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, either go Bells Liner Road and then down the Gravesend Highway, or just vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Out through Cobbity, out through the Oaks. Yeah, I like going that way. Typically don't need to speed too often, only because we do the drag racing. So it's just more of a cruise. Go for, plan to go get an ice cream or something here. Just drive there, get the ice cream, just cruise back. Meet up people. People travel from Newcastle up from Wollongong, and we just meet at Central Point, go for a cruise. Wiseman's Ferry's not bad out that way. So I think you've been on a few cruises.
Yeah, Wiseman's is a great little run. Mate, I just love going out. Same as you. I don't need to speed on the roads. I just cruise and if you want to go fast, there's plenty of opportunities to go and go fast, and that's every Wednesday down at the drags if that's your thing, or Fridays for roll racing. That's sick. So that's covered off the revisit, which was well overdue, of Dave Northey's Datsun 1600. David, thanks for your time, man.
No worries, Pete. Thanks for having me again. It's always a pleasure doing GrassRoots Garage.
We're back.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.
You're next. Oh man, I haven't seen it in real life yet. Gosh, so good. Look at that.
You got New Simmons, bro.
We've got Crispy in the GRG film vehicle today, filming us. It's alright, I'm making art back here.
Talking about your FJ20.
Yep, left here. Really should have cleaned my car in the last month.